I kept a spreadsheet of everything that I wished I had said and everything that I did say that I wished I hadn't said. And what I'll say about it is that in the moment, I was much more likely to put down a check mark for something that I wished I had not said but had said than for something that I wished I had said but hadn't said. You know, sometimes you think of a good joke and then you're like, oh, but is it good? And then you don't say it, and then the conversation moves on and you're like, oh, it was good, I should have said it, right? But at the end of the day, you're not really gonna be like, ooh, about that when you're in bed that night, right? At the end of the night, you're gonna be like, oh God, why did I say that, right? But like 5 years later, you look back at that spreadsheet and you're like, I don't care about any of this, right? Like I don't care about any of the things that I shouldn't have said. I don't even know those people anymore. I should have absolutely said everything, you know? Logically, you know this. Emotionally, it's really hard. That's so fair. That's so fair. So like, I have a spreadsheet of all of the things that I said that were like, oh, so cringe. Oh my God, I wish I could turn back time from like high school. And I look at it now and I'm just like, yeah, rock on, little dude. Yeah. You should have said it twice, honestly. It's also true that I still do this, right? Like, I'm talking about this now and I'm like, oh yeah, just say everything. Just don't be afraid, actually. Just look your fear in the eyes and just be better than it. But at the same time, the other day at the office, I don't even remember, we were talking about mammal dentition, and I realized that I had been talking for too long and everyone was kind of like wandering away or trying to, and I had like ruined the conversation by talking a lot about mammal teeth. And I had that realization, and I did want to walk into the ocean. I did want to be swallowed by the Hudson River, and become start a new life as a city hag. But instead, I didn't, and now I can almost tell the story without wanting to chew my arms off. Cause guys, okay, we did an escape room. We did an escape room for work. We did an escape room, and there was a part where you had to like, oh, there are dinosaur bones in the plot of this escape room. Then the bones were all like sheep bones. Like they had just gotten like a sheep skeleton, and like the skull was the skull of a sheep. And I was like, that's not a dinosaur, right? Like everyone can look at that and know that that's not a dinosaur. I think intuitively, even if not like, even if they can't point to things about it, right? But I do think that like, anyone can look at sheep bones and be like, that doesn't look like it came out of a dinosaur. Sheep are dinosaurs' distant cousin? I mean, we're amniotes. I guess, we're all amniotes. Well, sheep are synapsids, and dinosaurs are diapsids, but you know, they could have got like a big bird skeleton. I know, they could have just found the remains of Big Bird. And how are herbivorous dinosaur teeth different from sheep teeth? Oh, okay, well this is actually really interesting. So, mammals, going back a long way, going back before what's technically a mammal, going back to stem mammals, you see dimetrodon, right? What does dimetrodon mean? It means di, two, metro, measure, don, like orthodontist, right? Tooth, two measured tooth. So going back to some of our earliest stem mammal relatives, the thing that defines them is that you have two measures of teeth. So when you're looking at mammals and all of our stem relatives, right, you're gonna find variety in the kinds of teeth in the mouth, right? So if you look in your own mouth, right, you'll see 3 really distinct kinds of teeth, even without knowing much about teeth, right? Now, if you think about the mouth of a reptile, you don't see that so much, right? Think about the mouth of a reptile, they don't have a ton of different kinds of teeth, you know? The answer is basically differentiation. The answer comes down basically to differentiation. If you're thinking about the kinds of grinding teeth that you're gonna see in the mouth of a reptile, they're gonna be, I feel like the word is just homodont. But I could be wrong, so someone Google that, please. But they're all gonna be the same, is the point. Whereas, yeah, mammal herbivores have differentiated molars, even when they only have, right? If you are, okay, picture a mammalian herbivore, right? Picture a sheep. They got incisors at the front for cutting, and then they got grinding teeth at the back. Guys, teeth is so crazy. Teeth is so crazy. Do y'all know that teeth started out not just as like armor, but as sensory organs? Teeth started on the skin as sensory organs. And they're still, to this day, so sensitive to temperature, right? And we think of that as a bug, but it was a feature. That explains the Triceratops and the mammoth? Well, the Triceratops didn't have teeth out there. The mammoth did, but those were less so for sensory reasons, we assume. But this is all relevant in the world of fish. Like, in the Devonian, teeth were on the outside because it's really hard, right? It's like the hardest substance we can make, right?